A very, very good friend of mine, very funny comedian. Give it up for John Grimes, everybody.
All right. Lisa, thank you for answering my Craigslist ad. Had a good time in that Kmart parking lot. I am John Grimes. I'm a Caucasian male, age 35 to 45. In case any of you are cops, some of you look like it. Keep that in mind when you approach me. It's nice to be at a whites-only club. What the fuck? Is this a fucking rally of some sort? I didn't get that message. That's why I like North Carolina, you know, it's just southern enough. We get all the benefits, but less of the bullshit. A little bit about me. So I've never been here before. I like it. I like coming out here. I'm from the big city downtown, 30 whole minutes away, so not exactly culture shock, but let you guys know a little bit about me. I'm the kind of person who will eat Taco Bell sober during the day. And sometimes I dine in. I actually treat it like it's a real place that deserves people to sit inside of it and eat their food items. And that's just a little about me, but I think it tells you a lot. It tells you this is a day walker at Taco Bell. This man has stories and secrets. I grew up as a poor kid. Anyone poor when they were little? Yay, all right, buddy, we made it. I was the kind of poor where we would like watch Roseanne and be like, one day we'll get there. I ate government cheese. I waited in a line on Saturdays with my mom, and I would eat government cheese. It was kind of like Velveeta, but shittier somehow. But the boxes were the perfect size for all my baseball cards that I shoplifted. This fucking guy and I are gonna be friends after tonight. You feel my pain, sir. You feel my pain. We wasted every ounce of white privilege we had. Yeah, being poor was great. Any football fans in the house? Come on, you motherfuckers like football, give that shit up. I love football. I'm from Western Pennsylvania. Boo if you're from Pennsylvania. Fuck that place. So everybody was so goddamn obsessed with the Steelers. I rebelled. I said, fuck that. I like the Bengals. Because they weren't good back then. And you know what? It's not the Steelers that I have a problem with. I just fucking hate where I'm from, and I don't want any of them to be happy ever. So I say, fuck the Steelers. Football traumatized me when I was young. I went to a punt, pass, and kick contest. Anyone ever do that to themselves? Thought I was going to be the next, I don't know, football guy. So I went to this punt, pass, and kick competition, and I got third place. I actually got a trophy. Give it up for that shit. Trophies. Not even a participation trophy either. Even though I am an elder millennial, I don't believe in participation trophies. You should have to gut it out like I did and get third place out of 3 kids in a fucking storm. Pouring down rain. Parents couldn't be bothered to come. I walked there. 1.6 miles. I was 10 years old. Pouring rain. By myself. That's why I'm doing this. That explains this whole comedy shit. Poorly parented. So I show up to this fucking thing, and it's me and these 2 other kids. One of them would later go on to be a full scholarship football player at Georgetown. The other one got a full scholarship at some shitty school near my hometown where there's nothing but like Amish and the school. But he still balled out. He like married the hottest girl from my grade, and now he's fat and he's a teacher in my hometown. So I kind of win over that. Kind of beat him there. So I'm with these fucking Hercules kids who like already look like men. I'm out there, I'm punting the shit 10 yards, I'm trying to throw, the rain's in my eyes, along with possibly some tears coming. I did not win the punt, pass, and kick. Third place out of 3 kids. Not a great start to my football career. I retired the year after that. Needed to spend more time with my family. Isn't that the reason they always give? It's like, sexual assault allegations. Oh, I need to spend more time with my family. Motherfucker, your family doesn't want you here. Look what you did to them. You're ruining their lives. You're breaking a home. Nobody wants you. So I live in an apartment. Any apartment dwellers? All right, bunch of millionaires in here, huh? Good for you. Well, I live in an apartment and it sucks. It's a nightmare. When I first moved in, I had to call the World Wildlife Fund, the real WWF. And I had to tell them, hey guys, I got good news. The white rhino is no longer in danger of going extinct. How do I know this? 4 of them live above me. And they're on a stampede 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, hunting. From what I can tell, they're hunting cigarettes and hard-boiled eggs based on the smells. They never stop. It never stops, the noise. It drives you fucking crazy. It even like wakes up my dog. He's like, why the fuck you wake me up, dude? Hey man, talk to them. Because I will never speak to them. Hate them. Another fun thing about living in an apartment is you get to choose. Now, not to brag, but I live in luxury, 1,500 square feet, 2-bed, 2-bath. Namaste, not bragging. But often you get to make this choice. Would I like to shit arm's length from my pots, pans, and dishes? Or would I like to shit arm's length from my bed and the person I'm trying to sleep with later? And then sometimes the door doesn't latch and you're in this situation. You're just like, well, this is happening. We can't unsee it. We can't forget it. And we're just gonna have to get past it somehow. I'm sorry. Maybe if you didn't cook fucking Brussels sprouts 3 nights a week, I could control things a little better. Nobody wants that. The next thing that happens after the full eye contact shit is rarely like, do you want to have sex? It's usually more like, good God, you disgust me almost as much as I disgust myself. Ma'am. Or babe. Whatever you want to say to like soften that. So I gotta get out of the apartment. That's why I'm buying a house. Yay, I'm like all of you now, buying a house, great. Who doesn't want to spend $500,000 to watch the world burn? But at least I get to watch it burn from the comfort of my own backyard, with no rhinoceri above me. Sucks. Buying a house is complicated too. Every day you get all these texts and emails, and every single time it's like, oh, we need $1,000 for the light switch update. We need $18,000 for the floor clause. We need, $2,000 for the fucking house patrol, like homeowners associations, all these things you don't have to think about in an apartment. You got to give them like a gallon of blood, your firstborn dog, your secondborn son. Get like 5 forms notarized by Jesus. He has to use his full name, Jesus Harold Christ. He gets annoyed. He's like, I really have to sign this. Yes, you have to sign it. I love Jesus. Love him. Living in the Bible Belt. Don't kill me. Gonna make fun of your friend for a couple minutes. I like to compare myself to Jesus a lot, just as a hobby. And, I like doing stand-up, but I'm really only doing it to see if I'm charismatic enough to start a cult. So who knows more about cults than Jesus? I mean, he has the most successful one ever. Boy, this is going good. I don't care. Jesus, no tattoos. John Grimes, many cool tattoos. Yes, I did steal them from a woman's Pinterest board. But I sat through the needle, unlike him. Although he did sit through a couple badass piercings. Jesus was a magician. I'm a comedian. We outrank magicians by it goes like mime, puppet guy, like magician, comedian. We're the lowest people in entertainment. Jesus, step your game up, write some new shit. It's been 2023 years since you came out with really anything. Jesus only had 12 followers. Really? The Son of Man? Now, I'm not saying I have a huge social media following, but it's way more than 12. But come on, Jesus. He turned water into wine. I turned weed into dessert. I mean, come on, dude. Wine, I can put you in outer space tonight with a brownie. I think I'm on to something. We'll figure that out. God bless. Bless your heart. Bless all of your hearts. Everybody knows what that means. Yeah. So, because of the house thing, guess what? I signed up for Costco! Give it up for Costco! Everybody in here loves it. Love that place. Love a $1.50 hot dog, love an eye exam, maybe some snow tires, a 70-inch TV, some sweatpants for the 48 Pop-Tarts I'm going to consume, also the 48 Nutri-Grain bars. Let me tell you, friend, now, not only am I a comedian, I'm also a guru and a hero and a truth teller. So let me put you people onto something called Nutri-Grain bars. Anyone eat these? It's like a Pop-Tart cut in thirds. It's fake, healthy. Microwave it for 5 seconds and thank me later. It's pretty good. I like to go to Costco and buy enough food to just make like a pyramid of pure fat piggery and just start shoveling until I either puke or cry. Because those are the only times I know I'm enjoying something. I have to cause myself physical pain until I can take no more. It's a good time over at Costco. Then you gotta follow these food rules. Everybody has these food rules, right? So like, your dumb relatives come and they visit you in Wilmington at the beach, whatever you people do for fun. They want a mimosa. 10 in the morning, they're drinking champagne. I break out a milkshake, they look at me like a damn animal. Unless it's in a Starbucks cup and it costs $9 and it's called a Frappuccino. Then you're allowed to have a milkshake in the morning. Maybe I want a cheeseburger instead of a sausage, egg, and cheeseburger. It's the same fucking thing, it's a different bun. You're already eating a cheeseburger in the morning. Or you can like grind it up and put a celery stalk in it and call it a Bloody Mary. Oh, what a cool person. Give me a break, lay off me. I'm a deviant. I eat the foods when I want the foods. Half the time they're eating like pancakes and a Frappuccino. I'm like, you're eating cake and ice cream at 9 a.m. You're like 3 birthday candles away from a party in here, judging me. Drink your Starbucks, you basic bitch. Judge me. Who likes drugs? Give it up for drugs. Yeah! This guy has stories in the orange shirt. Don't beat me up. Drugs are great. I don't really do that many drugs except weed, which isn't really a drug. It's medicine, right?
Yes.
Ask any stoner. It's medicine and it's not addictive. That's why it doesn't affect your performance, your relationships, your finances, your hygiene, your motivation, your career. It doesn't affect any of that. It's not addictive. It's great. Hooray for weed. But this year I didn't get to be in my apartment or my house very much because I was doing drugs in the hospital. Yay! 8 weeks in the hospital. I got sick, very sick. Almost died. That's another thing I have on Jesus, by the way. He died and rose again in 3 days. I was dead for 6 days. And I rose again. More knowledge for the cult members in here. Some of you look pretty weak. Like I could convince you, let's go out to the woods, start a commune. I won't try to sleep with you unless like your husband's out of town. Come to the cult of Grimes. But yeah, I did a lot of opiates. Give it up for opiates. Don't actually. Get help. Get help. But it was fun to do them in like a legal, safe scenario. Because I had the full shebang. I had fentanyl, oxy, morphine, Percocet, all the shit. Yeah, it was fun. It was fun. I got a light to medium opioid addiction in there. It was a good time. I had to go through withdrawal and learn a lot. And you know something? I get it, heroin addicts. Because I had a button where I could just get fentanyl. I would kind of like that button right now, actually. I think it would go smoother for everybody in here. But, I mean, it was great. But I get it, heroin addicts. I could ruin my life for that shit. It felt really, really good. I love drugs like that. Anybody a veteran? Let's pander to that. Give it up for the troops. And no troops in here? Okay. I don't tell people either, so you don't have to clap. It's fine. I hated the Army. I hated it. And it hated me. Shocker, I did not do well in there. Based on what you already know about me, you can imagine how that went. I didn't stand out in a lot of ways. I did stand out in one particular way. Anger. The Army sent me to anger management. How angry do you have to be to stand out amongst a bunch of like alt-right trailer dwellers and like dudes escaping jail and prison? How fucking angry do you have to be? This angry, apparently, is the answer to that. It sent me to anger management, which is where my therapy journey began. 15 years of therapy, not working. Guess why? Therapy's fake. Let me save you all some time, a lot of money. It cost me like $90 a week. Actually, 110 ever since I upgraded to premium. Does nothing. That money would be better spent getting a light to medium opioid addiction again. At least then I'd be happy for 10 fucking minutes of this nightmare. Yeah, that hospital was fucked. The Army was fucked. Did not love it. I learned a lot of things were fake. A lot of things are fake. Recycling, for example. Fake. It all goes to the same dump, friends. How do I know this? I did my research. YouTube.com/research. You can learn a ton on there. A lot to learn on the YouTube. 8 years of college can be boiled down to about 8 minutes on YouTube.com. Or you can get the app. I don't know if you guys know about apps, but you don't have to type in .com anymore. Did my research on fake things. Recycling, fake. Hydration, fake. To be honest, did anyone in here see an adult drink water before like Obama? Not saying it's his fault. I don't want to bring up the devil's name in here. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I said his name again. I know you people have put years into like cleansing that part out of life. But
Is it he in office now?
I mean, who knows? Biden's fake, Trump's a robot, whatever people want to believe. God bless their hearts. Whatever you want to believe, bless your heart. Hydration is a scam made up by big water and anorexics who want to stay full all day and judge me for eating 48 Pop-Tarts. I will not drink water. I will fucking die on that hill. Fuck water. Fake! You know what else is fake? Guilty pleasures. Don't feel guilty. You listen to that Taylor Swift album, sir. You drink that latte, sir. You eat that thing that you eat, ma'am. And feel good about it. We shouldn't feel guilty. If you find something that gives you pleasure for 30 seconds of this nightmare, you need to embrace it, okay? No guilty pleasures. Fake! Do you ever think about, first of all, who listens to true crime in here? Any true crime fans? If you're with one of those people, be careful, okay? Because people listen to those for the same reason that like dipshits listen to Joe Rogan all the time. They want to be led. They need instructions for life. So like a Rogan fan will be like, Joe told me to do push-ups and make my bed and become an alpha, even though the very concept of an alpha was debunked on the Joe Rogan program. Don't watch that episode. Do your push-ups and be an alpha, okay? You need to be told that at age 30. People who listen to true crime want to kill you. They're listening to hours and hours of it. HBO, Netflix, Hulu, fucking phone shit. They want to murder you. They want to know how to scrub DNA. They want to know how to bury a body. They want to know how to not be the prime suspect. This dumbass, hey babe, I did hospital corners on the bed today. She's thinking, dude, I'm gonna get away with this shit. Fuck your hospital corners. I hate you. You're dead. That's what true crime fans want. Directions for life. People want to hear what to do. We've been so lied to our whole lives. We need instructions from podcasters and weird, bitter comedians. We want to be told what to do. We've had too many lies told, and it starts when you're a kid. It starts when you're a kid, like, your parents will say shit like, if you work hard and you're a good person, you can be anything you want. Really? Really? So I've worked pretty hard. I did the Army, 8 years of college, 2 marriages, tons of hard work. Do you really, people think I want this? I don't. I mean, I do, but I don't. I really want to, I would rather be a cult leader, as you know. So I'm working hard on that. Another lie they like to say is that the guy in the sky who's in charge of the whole world and every war and every bad thing, he gets really mad if you pleasure yourself or steal from the store. Like he has nothing better to do. He cares. I guess the biggest lie my parents told me was when they sat me down and they were like, don't worry, John, this divorce wasn't your fault. I am John Grimes. Thank you all very much. Have a good night.
Hey, one more time for John Grimes, everybody.
Yay, yay. Everybody loves me. Everybody loves me.
You guys are interested.